You know that feeling when an outfit looks amazing in your head, but something's just wrong in the mirror? Here's the truth no one talks about. Your underwear is betraying you. I'm about to reveal 8 underwear secrets that separate women who always look put together from those who don't. And the biggest one will shock you because it goes against everything you've been told. Oh, and wait until you hear about the color that works better than nude under white clothes. Hi, I'm Anna Rova, and I'm a certified personal stylist who works with successful women who feel completely lost when it comes to their wardrobe. And after working with hundreds of high-achieving women, here's what I discovered. Your visual presence is either supporting your success or quietly working against it. And today we're talking about the foundation, literally, because the right undergarments are the ultimate secret styling weapon, but most women get it completely wrong. You don't need to buy a completely new lingerie drawer, but you do need to stop making these critical mistakes that are sabotaging your outfits before you even leave the house. And before we begin, please hit that subscribe button because it really keeps me motivated and inspired to show up every week delivering amazing styling tips for you. Let's dive in. So the first thing we're going to talk about is getting your bra size right. Most women, in fact, 85% of women are wearing the wrong bra size. So what you'll need to do is you'll need to take a measuring tape and you're going to measure yourself. There's 2 measurements that you need to take. It's the band measurement that's right under your bust and the cup measurement, which is basically the measurement of your breast. So what I need you to do is take a flexible measuring tape, stand up straight and make sure that you're comfortable and relaxed. And the first measure we're going to do is the under bust. So wrap the measuring tape directly under your bust, so where your bra line would sit, and look at that number. Keep the tape snug, but not painfully tight. It should feel like a gentle hug. Now note down that number, and if you're measuring in inches, make sure to round it to the whole nearest number. This number is really important because a good band provides up to 85% of the support of the whole bra. And now we measure your bust. Make sure you're wearing a bra that is not padded and doesn't have a push-up because we need to measure your natural breast size. What you need to do is, again, take that measuring tape and wrap it around your bust. Usually it should be at the nipples and make sure it's straight at the back. And again, when you measure it, make sure it's not super tight. It's just relaxed and just hugs your body. And just take that number and write it down. So your band size is your actual band size. For example, my measurements are 75 centimeters on my band size, or that's 29 inches. And then how we determine your actual cup size is by subtracting your band size from your cup size. So let me explain. Each inch difference is 1 cup size difference. So 1 inch is A, 2 inches is B, 3 inches is C, 4 inches is D, and so on and so forth, okay? So for example, again, my under bust size in inches is 29 inches. But my bust size, when I measure it, it's actually 32 inches. So what I'll be doing is subtracting under bust from my bust. 32 minus 29 is 3 inches. So that means that my cup size is C because 1 is A, 2 is B, 3 is C. So my correct bra measurement is 29 in the band size and the cup is C. So my correct bra measurement is 29C. Now I want you to calculate yours and leave that in the comments. So bra sizing isn't exact and it actually can vary from brand to brand and from store to store. So how you do this right is obviously you need to go to the store and try different bras. And one of the biggest tips I can give you is to actually get a professional bra fitting. Now, how you do that is most of the professional bra fitters are like in a department store, but not necessarily. I've heard some comments that they've had the worst bra fitting in a department store. That happens, but make sure that you go somewhere where there are professional bra fitters. That means that women who are selling bras have actually been trained in how to properly fit a woman's body and get her the right bra. Now, when you go and choose your bra, and I'm going to give you some tips if you're doing this by yourself, but obviously if you're doing this with a professional, that's even better. But when you're choosing the bras, make sure that you also check what's called sister sizes. So for example, if my size is 29C and I try 29C, but it doesn't really work for me, I either go down a band size and up a cup size. So I would try, instead of 29C, I would go 28D. Or I go up a band size, but down a cup, which means that from 29C, I would go to 31B. So make sure you try both sizes. And here's a fit test when you try a bra to make sure that you have that right bra, not only the bra size, but the right bra fit. So first of all, your band should be snug and parallel to the ground. Make sure it doesn't ride up. Then your cups should contain your breasts fully. Your breast should not be overflowing, or there should not be a lot of space in between your breast, or very little space between breast and the bra. Next one is the strap should be supportive, but not digging in. And the center gore, like the middle piece, should sit flat against your sternum and not like popping out. As I mentioned before, numbers are a good starting point, but you always have to go into the store and actually try the bra. And of course, it also depends what kind of bra you're trying, which we're going to talk about in a moment. A quick tip is knowing that the band of the bra actually provides most of the support. It's not the straps. So make sure that the band is supporting you properly. The next thing is that your bra should fit snugly and tight on the loosest hook, because as time goes on and you wash your bra and it gets a bit worn out, then it becomes a bit looser. So then you would adjust those hooks well. Now, the second secret I want to tell you about is choosing the right bra for the right outfit. This is really important because if you have a bra that basically doesn't work with your outfit, there's nothing more frustrating than that. And it's, oh, I've got this amazing dress, but what kind of bra do I wear? So that's what we're going to talk about. So these are the different types of bras that you should own that go with different outfits. The first one is the t-shirt bra, which has those seamless smooth cups. It's best for invisibility and just an overall comfort. Then there are belt bras, which are perfect for that wide, square, or both necklines because it's lower cut and those wide straps. The deep V bras, they're essential for those plunging tops and wrap dresses. The strapless bra is amazing, obviously, when you don't want any straps and you're wearing something that requires more skin to be visible on the top. Make sure that you are really looking at that wide band that will provide you the support without the straps. It has to be also silicone gripping and has that bustier long line styles for big busts. And the alternatives for bras here are obviously nipple covers, adhesives, or boob tape, and it works even for fuller busts. Now let's talk about panties and panty fit and style secrets. So the most important thing here is most women don't think about this, but just like with a bra, make sure you get the right panty size. Because if your panty size is too small, you're going to see those lines and it's going to start digging. Or if it's too big, you're going to see that loose fabric that doesn't look very nice. And size up slightly so that it provides that seamless look. Now for a leg lengthening trick, you should really be getting those V-style panties at the hip. Now let's talk about body shape matches. It was really interesting to find out that actually different panties are required for different body shapes for the specific effect that you want to have. So if you have an apple shape, which means that your waist is the widest part of your body, you'll need those high-rise, high-leg briefs because it really provides that tummy coverage without the extra fabric. If you are an hourglass or a pear shape, make sure to get full coverage briefs or hipsters to prevent wedgies. And if you are a rectangle, which means that your shoulders, your waist, and your hips are almost the same width, or you are an inverted triangle, which means that your shoulders are wider than your hips, you will need to be wearing bikinis or chickies to prevent extra bulk. Okay, so now let's move on to the invisible underwear rules. The first thing I want to tell you about is white under white doesn't work. Make sure you wear seamless nude color panties and obviously bras for the invisible look, or actually red underwear under white works best because it blends with your undertones. Also, make sure that you're wearing the correct nude underwear for the seasons. For example, if it's summer and you're really tan, you're going to need to change the color of your underwear. These are small details, but I'm just telling you, these are the ideal scenarios. And then the other thing to make sure that it's seamless and invisible, make sure that there's no lace or any detail on your underwear like bras or panties. I know they're really sexy and they're quite flattering and feminine, but all of these things are going to be visible, especially if you're wearing something tight. Unless the details and the lace are part of your outfit, which we're going to talk about in a second, make sure your underwear is seamless for that polished look. So rule number 5 is wearing shapewear. Shapewear can do some incredible things visually, elongate our body, make it look sleek and slim. And so some of the hacks that I want to show you today is really making sure that the shapewear that you use is for targeted areas. So for example, if you want a flat tummy, make sure you get high-waisted brief or shorts. And a quick tip is to tuck in your shirt if you're using the shirt tuck to elongate your legs or doing anything else that you want to do with your styling. Make sure to tuck your shirts into the shapewear before you pull up your bottoms. The other thing to do is if you want to prevent thigh chafing and coverage under dresses, you can just invest in shapewear shorts that will really help you do that. Now choose targeted shapewear instead of full compression, because sometimes when you wear shapewear, so for example, your goal is to have a flat tummy, but you're actually wearing shorts that are compressing your bottom, that can really flatten your bottom. So make sure that when you choose shapewear, you read the description and that the shapewear is used for the direct goal and outcome that you want. Because shapewear doesn't have to be suffocating. There's different levels of support. So when choosing shapewear, choose the right shapewear for the body shape and for the goal that you want it to do. Number 6 is smart styling tricks. So these are the tricks that are really going to help you take your underwear to the next level in your wardrobe as actually a styling option. So the first one is a fashion tape. Fashion tape is sold in most department stores, and it really makes sure that your underwear stays put under certain garments. It's a lifesaver for wide necklines, plunges, to keep all of those straps in place. The next one is strap converters or holders. They really adapt your bras for those whole plunging necklines to make sure that everything stays in place and it's not visible. And the last thing that we talked about already are those lace bralettes and camis that are actually part of your outfit. So you can wear them under, let's say, sheer blouses, or you can actually make it super visible if this is part of your style. Now let's talk about how to build a core undergarment capsule. So a capsule is a set of clothes or set of items that are in your wardrobe that make sure that it's mix and match. But in this case with underwear, it's basically like a set of undergarments that will really work for everything in your life. And I'm going to give you a whole list, but of course it will all depend on your wardrobe and your style and what types of clothes you're wearing to make sure that you wear the right underwear that goes with it. In an ideal scenario, every woman should own a few seamless thongs because it really gives you that invisible look and it has zero lines under fitted looks. Next one is a few seamless comfy briefs. This is for sleep and day wear. One everyday t-shirt bra that is smoothless and super comfortable that you can wear anywhere. One comfy bralette for sleep, for going out, or for layering. One strapless bra that truly stays put. 1 to 2 pieces of shapewear. They're obviously helping you look much more polished and really accentuate parts of the body that you want to accentuate and hide the parts of the body that you don't want to. So I really recommend investing in 2 pieces of shapewear. One is a high waist brief and another one are mid-thigh shorts that will really make sure that you're looking seamless in all the right places. The next one is one slip dress and one slip skirt for those sheer options. I don't wear those much, so again, it really depends on your wardrobe. And if you're wearing things like that, a slip dress or a slip skirt works really well. And of course, the other thing is nipple covers or adhesive options. For example, I don't like to wear a bra very often, so nipple covers or those adhesive options that cinch everything together with boob tape really work for those occasions where you don't want to wear a bra, but you still want to look polished and elegant and cinched in. And the last one here is your confidence trumps all the rules that we talk about. Your underwear is the foundation to your outfit, but it also should make you feel amazing. So make sure when you buy underwear, you really feel incredible in it and you love what you're wearing. The next one is to decide if your underwear is part of your outfit or it should be visible, because these are 2 completely different things and they are mutually exclusive. Your underwear is either not visible at all for those polished looks where you don't want your underwear to be seen, or you actually make an intentional statement and your underwear then becomes part of your look. And the biggest secret is your underwear doesn't only change the way you look, it also changes how you carry yourself, because it really is that foundation. If you get your foundation right, then the whole house you built or the whole outfit you build on top of it, as well as how you look and feel in it, makes all the difference. So there you have it. The 8 rules are going to help you build that foundation and look and feel amazing and feel confident no matter what you wear any day. And if you want recommendations on the best underwear brands and how to pick and choose underwear that really fits you and the occasion or the outfit, I've prepared a whole list of the most amazing brands, most amazing shapes for any occasion. And you can get that list inside my Style Membership private community. The links are in the description. Go check that out and join my community. And also in that community, I have some incredible resources for you. First of all, we have an incredible community of successful women just like you, where you can ask any questions, get all the support that you need from me as your personal stylist, but also from all the women in the community. We also meet twice a week for Q&A style calls where I can answer directly live any of the questions that you have about your outfits, your style, your underwear, so on and so forth. And I create amazing shopping guides every month, depending on the season or occasion or different body shapes that are truly going to help you buy the right things. They not only look incredible, but also are modern and they also work with your lifestyle. So again, all the links are in the description. In the description, you'll also find the link on how to book a call with me if you want to work with me one-on-one as your personal stylist. So make sure to check that. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it and subscribe to my channel because this really keeps me motivated and inspired to show up every week to deliver incredible style content for you.